is, what is his name? He's a big guy, tall, who works for the iron, whatever, the roofing company. I could get my phone looking up. Anyway, he said my daughter's not, is on the swim club.
Okay.
Because I just loves it.
Yeah.
Will you do the flag for me?
Oh, it's on both ways. And so
We're right at 6 o'clock. Thank you so much. We'll do call to order and our roll call. We did finish our executive session and close that down. Jeremy, Elaine,
That's
Darla, present. Kim had to step away and Julie Miller was not able to attend. We'll do the Pledge of Allegiance.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Jill was intending to be here and I apologize. She has the agenda, so hopefully she'll get here. But if not, it is on the website if we end up without it. Adjustments to the agenda. Did you want to add any adjustments to the agenda? We do have a quorum with the three of us, so we can start. Consent calendar, we're approving the December meeting minutes were sent out. Did you have any changes to December meeting?
No.
Neither did I. Jeremy, you're good with them, so I make a motion to approve the December meeting minutes.
second.
All in favor? Elaine? Oh, sorry. Elaine?
Aye.
Darla? Aye. Jeremy? Welcome, Jill. Please come in.
Till 6.
I'm sorry. Yes, no. We started right at.
I was like, I bet she's locked out.
No, thank you for thinking of that. I didn't even think about it.
I went,
Yeah.
I did.
I went to the school board meeting last week, followed her.
I thought Kim was gonna tell you on her way out. She has to
I
leave.
got there like 2 minutes after 6.
Sorry.
And the doors would not open. And maybe they recognized it afterwards and then because I could see people in there, but I couldn't get
I'm
them.
not tired.
No, you're fine. That's totally our fault. I thought when Kim was leaving, she was gonna flag you, but
Oh, did she have to leave?
yeah. Okay, so we got through our executive session, opened the meeting, did the pledge, approved the December minutes. No adjustments to the agenda. Did you have anything with that? Okay. Unfinished business, or I always think there should be ongoing business, which is number one, the ongoing pool renovation. We are working, we'll be working with the school district again with Will Lewis and Jeremy and I have been looking at a list of smaller projects that were in the assessment of the pool, which I shared with Jill also and the board. Looking for projects that can be accomplished during the current time. So we had a 2019 and a 2022 assessment, and then a building, you maybe have been around for that show. Very impressive, lots of documentation, and we're going through there looking to choose a few of those with the agreement of the school district. And also trying to balance it against what might come out of the school district building repairs, but knowing that's an unknown factor at this point.
When will that be, when will decisions be made as far as picking?
I think we'll start meeting again in February and we'll talk about it as a group. And then we'll come up with a few things to consider that seem to be within a price point that is reasonable. We've been doing a lot of updates, which Jill will speak to, that the building maintenance itself that can be accomplished during normal year is being done with some improvements. But there were electrical, mechanical, plumbing, as well as pool issues that I think can be addressed. And then we may end up making a decision to break up the pool project. We'll just have to look at it and see how it pencils out. But we'll do that and it'll be well discussed before we move forward. So that's that update. And sorry, I didn't have a copy of the agenda, so I'm looking.
I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't you. You did exactly what we said.
Share one here.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And I hope everybody got one. Okay, and we also, and Jill, perfect timing, would like to do the resolution to close down People's Bank. Did you bring that with you?
No.
Okay, okay,
But, well, no, I'm sorry.
okay, so maybe we'll
I
just
didn't realize
introduce,
we hadn't done this.
I'm sorry.
We had one more thing come out today, so maybe.
Oh, so maybe we're
next
not quite
meeting.
ready. Okay, so let's do that in the next meeting then. Yeah, we've been discovering there's some automatic payment stuff that starts at the beginning of the year that we weren't, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
So I had
that's fine.
But, yeah.
Okay, so we'll be doing a resolution and removing the final funds. There's just a little bit of money in there to cover surprises. So we'll take care of that in the next meeting. We'll put that forward for the next meeting. And new business, I didn't have anything. Unless anyone has new business to add, don't think so. Okay, and Jill, do you wanna kick us off with your report?
Sure, yeah, facilities, the conference room, remodel is so close to being complete. And it's been, the carpet's been taken out and the floor was painted and the walls have been painted and we got a conference room table was not very expensive, so it's hopefully will be okay. And some chairs and then some spectator chairs, and we're trying to be economical about it, but I think it'll be fine. And so we're gonna move the meetings to the pool after this month, hopefully, and at least that'll save,
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
plan is to move back, but if there's any hangups,
And-
we'll end up here again.
And thank Amber, she's not here,
Yeah.
she was coaching, but she's just been working day and night to get it done. She's a trooper, she's really good, so I was impressed. Joe, I don't suppose you would mind saying about the drain cover thing, because, it's. Yeah, I have the main drain cover has been replaced, but in compliance with, regulations, which was what was on your.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Oh, please, thank you, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, I just that you're much more knowledgeable than
Yeah, so, yeah. So, what was happening is the main drain for the pool was replaced, and they have in 2008, no, it was 2007, there was a federal law passed that basically required all facilities to meet certain performance standards for main drains. As part of that, there was a shelf life put on those main drains. Doesn't matter if it's installed in the bottom of a 13-foot pool or outside in 6 inches of water getting blasted by the sun, they have a lifespan. And so over the course of time, they've been replaced. The district had previously purchased those and planned to have a diver work on it. And then during some of the transition periods, that kind of fell apart. So my day jobs crew was able to come out and help. We have a diver that was able to swap those out without 30 minutes of pool downtime, I think is all it took. And then we were able to, so that will be, and then we completed all the documentation on that. That is one of the things that is being watched, especially by the health department now on any projects, even if it's not related to the main drains, they're auditing and requesting the paperwork. It's not complicated, but it's very precise and it becomes part of the legal record of the facility. So that's what the team was able to do. And so those covers, they are the lifespan from the manufacturer is rated from the date of installation. So they would be 5 years from the date of installation. I know part of the renovation project is hopefully to abandon that main drain. So hopefully that'll be the last time those drains need to go in there.
Within that that's a good point, though, within that 5-year window.
Yep.
Another reason. Joseph.
Are they all, is that a whole 5-year window or depend on the drain?
Depends on the manufacturer. So the ones that I'm just from knowing the work and the kind of what gets specified, the initial plan, I think Ramor probably has a 10-year drain, and that's what I would probably put in there to accomplish that. They're just larger. It's a little different style of grate cover on it.
Gotcha, so when it's not like we can just upgrade to a 10-year now, you'd have to redo all the plumbing behind it.
Practically, yes. That's not in all circumstances, but you would have to do some pretty significant work to open up the drain, or they do have oversized ones that are significantly longer, that have a longer lifespan at significantly higher cost.
But the one you put in is adequate, as long as we replaced every 5 years.
Yeah. And again, when he dove down there, there was no issues with the frame and the fasteners, and was able to pull it out, put the new ones in, and pretty straightforward.
Not a lot of storage on it.
Does this have to be checked every year or so, or is it just the fact you kind of?
They're supposed to be visually inspected regularly, and if there's any damage or missing pieces or missing screws, the pool's supposed to be shut down immediately until it's repaired.
And is visual from the top of the water
Yeah.
sufficient?
That's usually sufficient. I had most pools will have a checklist somewhere that
Right.
at least one period somebody when the pool's empty, looks at it and says it looks good, initials.
And that's something Jill's working towards at a maintenance check.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I know, I understood a couple years ago that there was an issue, one of the things they needed to fix with that pool drain was the suction issue.
Mhm.
Like, is that what this is about, or?
So that's part of it. So this is just the face, the surface that interacts with the pool circulation system. Because of it's the older style and design, at that point, when that drain cover was installed, that was pretty much what was commercially available to fit the pool. Because there's only a single drain and it could be blocked. I think the performance standard is a 98th to be considered unblockable. A 98th percentile adult male can't obstruct more than 60% of the drain. So an unblockable larger one would be like 18 by 36, I think is the smallest size they have. The other part to that, since it's only a single drain, it has a vacuum release, which is it sits in the mechanical room on the pump and it measures if there's an increase in vacuum, it shuts off the pump and opens a vent.
Which is why they came up with this, the regulation that you're talking about is that some child was sucked in the
Right.
drain. And
so-
that's why they have made this law and changed things.
So has that been resolved at this pool?
It's oh, yeah.
It
was
is
resolved in
currently
2000.
compliant.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it has to be replaced because they say there's a, like you said, a shelf life. Yeah, so he just came in with a more up to date, because of course, it's just like everything that's new.
Well, it's just that, so a few years ago, when we were talking about like, we need to replace the pool essentially. I just remember that being one of the things like this, there's regulation and it's okay now, but we have, like, there was some sort of alternate fix they were.
So that main drain is still less than ideal. It's with that mechanical device, it's an additional layer of protection on that older system, whereas the modern design would be to use dual unblockable drains.
Okay.
The analogy is, the backup is the mechanical device, and it's trusting a mechanical device that should function 100% of the time.
Mhm.
Whereas the unblockable large drains, it's physics and gravity and things like that
And
typically work all the
And
time.
doesn't need to depend on the mechanical.
Right.
basically.
You don't
So
have to
it's
do a
just-
major renovation.
We're compensating with that mechanical device that he's taking care of for us that will make this one work in compliance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So is that a part of the, I know you're saying that we're not talking about the pieces yet, but I imagine that this change will be a part of one of the,
That would be
That
a
was one of the
major,
components.
yeah, changing, so taking or blocking the bottom drain, moving to a.
Your hypothetical here, all we're trying to accomplish with the drain replacement is essentially double or increase the square footage of surface area that drains.
That is part of it. I think there was still identified a compliance issue of the main line being undersized for the volume of the pool.
Oh, there you go.
And that main line,
We have stick in bigger.
The problem is if we remediate the bottom of the pool, now you have to resurface. So if we stop using the bottom drain, put a drain on the sidewall, put the pipes around the edge of the pool, now you've
We
avoided.
wouldn't have to resurface though, except the fact that we have to increase the flow
You have
rate.
to Well, you have to make a bigger hole.
Yeah, you don't have to resurface for just a bigger hole, you would for a smaller one. Just cut the hole right.
I don't know. I was told the shell could not be
The,
changed. Well, anyway, we'll get there. So
yeah,
these are all the things that, you know.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot there.
Yeah, thank you. His
But
area.
right now, we're compliant.
We are
Safe
compliant and have been.
Not just compliant, but safe. Let's say.
Okay. All right, well, I'll keep going. We are working on, updating our point of sale system, which is in progress. Because the one we have is not ideal. And, so that's in progress. I don't really have anything more to report on it.
Do we have a
But
target of-
what?
Do we have a target, a new point of sale system we're looking at?
I'd say maybe a month.
I meant, brand name.
Oh, we're gonna try to use Square. You know, when you go to the hairdresser and they have a system where we can have patrons and they will do memberships and yeah, it's gonna be good. We have to finish with it, but it's the Igo Figure is the point of sale system that we're using right now, and it is horrible.
So that's Everson?
It's called Igo Figure. And it won't even work on a Windows 11. I mean, I'm always in fear that if the Windows 10 computer dies, I'm gonna have to go to a garage sale and find another one or something, but anyways, it's just out of date. I mean, we put that in January 2012, so it's time. And so hopefully, I mean, we're working with the high school too. They are doing a online registration system for renting their gyms and stuff. And so I was gonna look at that and see if that would work for our swimming lessons, or if maybe Square would do that. So that's kind of all in transition. And then also expanded programming, we've opened for Sunday lap swim. And I was there this week, and they were so happy. It was, a lot of people showed up, and in fact, a couple of people who had kids in the sports in the gym that weren't even from Lebanon came in the door and said, "Oh, I have my suit in the car." So that was pretty cool. So it's, it's gonna be a good thing, I think. I mean, it's just from noon to 3 right now. We're gonna maybe fit some swimming lessons in before that, but so we still have time for maintenance, before and after, which is why we were mostly closed. One of the reasons we were closed on Sundays was get stuff done, but there's plenty of time, and the lap swimmers are super happy. So that's good. And then swim lessons are gonna wait till Joe's done with high school swimming. But we do have morning lessons going, and they're full. And we do them Tuesday, Thursday from 10 to 11. We might start from 10 to 12. And those are full. A lot of kids with parents with toddlers or homeschool kids are really filling those up. So that's good. Let's see.
And then you mean the evening lessons wait for.
Evening lessons, yes.
has to
Evening
wait.
lessons will wait until probably end of February, because a lot of the instructors are swimming high school, so that's and they're tired.
So, and you are talking about expanding Sundays and possibly Saturdays, trying to.
Yeah, I
Help
hope to
people.
fit some weekend lessons in. Patrons have been asking for Saturdays. The Y, is it the Y?
The
That
why
does Sunday?
selling out on Sundays.
So,
And a lot of
I mean,
Lebanon
I know
people.
a lot of my staff can't work on Sundays. So if I can find enough staff to teach,
I just think it's nice. There's so many working parents these days.
that's why they want it, and they're tired at 6 o'clock to
Yeah.
go down to the pool, so. And then, the one thing that's interesting is the Medicare supplement program. The Y stopped, Joe knows that too, but the Y stopped taking silver sneakers, and they're just like flowing in the doors. I probably get 8-10 new people a day, just coming in and asking if we take that Medicare supplement.
Is that a new thing?
No, we've been doing it for
I mean,
probably,
the
Yeah,
line.
they just.
oh, I don't know.
They had.
Because
Because
at
they
one
had
point
stopped.
I was going to use my,
I think it's just within a year or so.
yeah,
Well,
But
actually,
there's-
they had stopped, just because I know, they stopped, restarted, and just stopped again.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of unhappy people.
They charge a lot more money to get in than we do, so we're making what we would if we were to sell a membership. And so, but it sure brings in a lot of people who need it, a lot of senior citizens. Who
Yeah.
just really are so, and they're so appreciative, it's just awesome.
can people with a supplemental plan, can they use the pool for their, like, it's cheap, it's like $26 a year or
Yeah,
something you can.
30, yeah.
Yeah, or something, I don't know what this
Yeah.
was about that, can they use that?
Yeah, that covers their membership, and every time they scan in, we get paid.
Okay.
So, and I bill at the end of the month.
Yeah.
And they can, some of them can also go to a gym on the same plan.
In
I know
addition.
when I, with greeters, I won't say, when I was visiting,
Yeah,
one of the gyms said they wanted to do a cooperative agreement between us and them.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah, we had approached a couple of them about that. We'll see.
That's a good process.
I think that's it. I mean, our exercise programs are great. They're full. And I am gonna advertise, some of our exercise classes were more full in the summer because a lot of teachers come. And then they went back to school. And so, I'm gonna put out a flyer to see if we can fill this back up, but it fills pretty much. And then the Minnows and Moms is, at our pool is just like toddlers or babies can come with their moms or dads or grandparents or whoever. And they get an hour just in the pool at a discounted of a rate. And, we get people from Brownsville, Albany, Lebanon, that is usually probably 15
Yeah.
people, so double that, well, not 15. I mean, 15 counting babies, because you have to count the bodies, but But
Very
that's
popular.
really popular, and they love that, so.
Jeremy had a question.
Yeah, did you say the ride charges significantly more for basic swimming than we do?
Well, I don't know if they charge, Joe would know better than me.
Well, that's likely it's a membership to get in the entire facility, so you don't get to
That's
just say,
correct.
I'm just going to swim. It's, you buy in a pass to pools.
Yeah.
It's a
that's
$10
right.
daily drop-in food. And it's about,
You can use the gym or the
Quite a
pool
bit
or whatever, but they don't just say, oh, I just want to take an
I was
exercise.
wondering how themselves profitable, I mean, kind of tax base, and that would make sense.
they are a nonprofit machine. They're nationwide and have complete dedication to fundraising.
Oh, so they use fundraising.
Huge fundraising
Okay, gotcha.
machine, yeah. Do it very well.
I had two questions or comments. One, I know you've been traveling, been to visit it, and they didn't go to Tiger
I went to Tigard.
to look at.
I made an appointment with the director at Tigard, and I went up to Tigard and he was busy. So I mean, I looked around and walked around, but he was teaching a high school PE class, and he kind of said, oh, I forgot you were coming. And so I looked around. I really wanted to look and see what kind of point of sale system that they use and stuff, but yeah. I do know that, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they called me probably 5 years ago and asked me how to do silver sneakers, and I told the lady, but I think she's probably retired. I can't remember what her name was, but it was like, I'm not gonna guess. But I don't know. I unfortunately, it was it was good that I got to see the pool. They have very nice pools about the same age as ours. I went to high school there. But he just didn't have time to really.
Maybe some other time. You were talking about going to Bend. That would be.
Yeah, I'll go into Bend. Yeah.
Mhm.
And what about the Lynn Benton? I remember when I came to the meeting, when we were talking to the community college.
Oh, yes, yes. We are going to be in the spring catalog for a water safety class for Lynn Benton. So
We are in the winter catalog.
We
but
were,
Unfortunately.
but
Yeah.
it didn't get anybody to sign up, so
Yeah.
we're gonna be in spring.
It's their first time they're moving from their big catalog book to kind of a fold out thing. So, like, they were a little worried.
I didn't even get one in the mail, so I don't,
Yeah, I think they had a few
yeah.
mess ups. But it's big progress for us to get in there, I think, because at least it's more people seeing the pool.
And that could be different things, like, like, CPO, I mean, they were talking about
Mhm.
some different
Oh, sure,
types of, different
yeah.
types of classes for.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna do just basic water safety for not just kids, maybe kids, teenagers. Yeah, or whoever. Yeah,
It's nice.
Hey, Darla.
Mhm.
Jill mentioned that next meeting, we can move back to the conference room. We took an official vote to move here. Feels like if we want to move back, should we reverse that process and take an official vote moving back?
Yeah, we looked at that. I was thinking you thought we could shift. We'll look at that. And it'll be announced on the agenda where the meeting is.
Okay, so we don't think that we need to do any kind of official board vote as to.
I think
move
if you
forward?
put it in the minutes, you're okay. I
Do
mean,
we need to make them?
I don't know if we need to make a motion tonight, unless
I mean,
you're
we
pretty
don't
sure.
have one, do you, or do you?
Yeah, we have.
You do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm under the impression that you would just have to make a comment of it in minutes, but it's not like a resolution or anything.
Right, location is variable.
Now that the floor's done, I think
Yes,
it should
it's
be-
looking really nice, yeah.
You've made some big leaps there, right? Got a nice, good staff, and, I mean, it's a quiet time of year. You get swim team and you
It
get a
is.
lot of activity. Yeah, well, I know, I was thinking, you probably don't think so.
Where?
Compared to summer. Maybe not, because with all the kids gone for summer.
We're a year round.
Yeah. Well, very good. Good, thank you very much. Thanks for all you're doing. Okay, and treasurer's report, I did not see anything.
We don't have financial stuff.
Yeah, we're a week early and I think.
We're a week early and their tax season doing with W2, so.
Yeah.
So we will have to do this month's financials with next month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have to table that for tonight. And we're a week early because next week is a holiday.
Yeah, but we are open.
Yes,
We are
pool
open,
is open.
in case anybody's wondering.
Did any questions come up, Elaine or Jeremy? Are we good? Think we're good?
Oh, I forgot to say swim club. Swim club is, sorry, if I might add a line here, out of the right order.
No.
Swim club is, our attendance in swim club is almost doubled. And, it's doing really well. We have a new assistant coach helping Amber. And, yeah, that's it.
That's great. Well, we did, as everyone probably remembers, we rededicated for swim club support as well as lessons and any community outreach. So it's nice to see it paying off. Amber's been, like, I think going door to door almost, right? Finding all the kids that drifted away. Yeah. Well, great. And we'll go to communication from the audience or any requests. We have Robert Waterhouse speaking. We will, I'll read the statement. Comments by the public are welcome. Statements will be limited to 3 minutes. We reserve the right to delay to later or to a subsequent meeting, but feel free. And if you wouldn't mind sitting by the microphone. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I just like to address the board on behalf of the Friends of Lebanon Pool.
Thank you.
So we have launched a website, friendsoflebanonpool.com, and a Facebook page, also Friends of Lebanon Pool. And though there's no real content on the website yet, we are designing some content to put up there about the wonders of swimming and the importance of water safety and all those good things. And then we'll be talking more about events that we have that we're planning for fundraising and awareness. So the request I have is that we would like to have a link on the Lebanon Pool website to link to the Friends of Lebanon Pool website.
What is the actual,
It is all together, friendsoflebanonpool.com.
And there's a, the Friends of the,
No, just Friends
so
of Lebanon.
Friends of Lebanon?
that's how I write it, FOLP.
Or did it Friends? No, it is the. Friends.
Is it?
No, it's just Friends of Lebanon Pool, FOLP. Yeah, no T.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, all right, that's easy, we can do that.
Yeah, we'd be happy to support that.
Okay, terrific. And we're hoping to have, we'd be able to do a bigger launch this month, but we had to change where our host and some other things, so it got complicated.
Yeah.
Do you want us to wait until there's some content in the site before we put the link up?
Yeah, I think that would be preferable since there's no content now, but yeah, if I can communicate with you and, okay, great, super, thank
And
you very much.
you're capable. of-
Yeah, I know, I do know how to do that.
You do a good job.
That's that one thing. No, I'm not real good with websites, but I have lots of help with Jeremy and other people. So I'm not proficient in WordPress. I mean, I've tried, but it's
You
hard.
would be able to have it.
But it's pretty easy to put a link like that, so I
Yeah,
know how to do
Yeah,
that.
that's really easy.
Yeah. or-
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you for the work you do.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, thanks, Robert.
And did anyone else have any comments or questions? Or thank you all for coming. I think that covers us for tonight. We have remarks from the director, if you'd like.
I'm continuing to work with the different schools, like an art teacher at the different schools for the project, for the murals. And as I told you, this is just a review, but instead of it just being like one winter, we're gonna have one elementary, middle, one high school, and one college at least. And now I've been pushed and said, well, we should have, like on that back wall, you've got what everybody sees when you come in that side, which we're going to paint when we get some dry days consistently, because the mud's been too much. But that back wall,
That would be nice.
now we've been encouraged and to paint that back wall, the long wall,
Mhm.
and then to put some murals back there. So, but anyway, but we had agreed that we could probably get like a 3-month pass for each of the winners. And so they'll present their drawings, and then I'm negotiating with some groups to do the judging. And then they'll be smaller, and then the kids or the college, whatever, they can draw it, and they can either paint by number, or they can paint it all themselves. They can do it however they want. I thought some of the younger kids in particular might like the idea of paint by number. So someone would help draw the item. It'll be full size. It'll be, like the wall here, but it'll be a large drawing. And but it has to have something to do with pool, water. Well, but anyway, the other thing I just wanted to mention is that I did go to the swim meet, and that was really fun. I went to one of the swim meets. I said I was going to the next one, but my dog had surgery and I had to stay home with her. But upcoming, and I was really impressed with the team. But coming up in February I've forgotten the date. We were looking at that, the senior night, and I plan to be there to at least and I'm hoping other board members will come for senior night to recognize the 5 seniors.
Nice. And I like the posters that we put up. Those are really nice.
So February the 3rd. Okay, so that'll be there, the seniors will be recognized. I guess their parents come, and I mean, I'm sure they're probably there because it's part of the swim meet.
We do during the break, early in the meeting, we recognize them.
Yeah,
So I thought-
we came last year for senior.
So I thought it'd be nice for the board to be there to
Yeah,
to
it's a great idea.
recognize.
And for audience, anyone who
Yeah.
can make it. So good.
But that's fine.
Okay, and I had a comment, I spoke with Peak. And they are considering a video board for airport. We'd have to work with the school on actual location. but it's in their marketing team's hands, whether or not that's something they can do. So that would be nice.
Yeah, Matt from Peak, he
Yeah,
spoke.
it's Matthew.
Yeah, he spoke at Greeters and he said that they're looking for, they want to recognize the, different components of the community.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that's where,
They're very supportive.
they really are a great company. The only really local.
Big video board, so kind of the modern version of what we have in front of the pool. Same message that.
Like advertising.
Like the one that the high school class,
So,
the letters,
swim lessons, classes,
like the one the high
but
school-
it actual video. I'm hoping, we haven't got
more
that far, but more modern, right? So maybe this size or bigger, we could put it, and share. I'm sure they'll want to put community messaging on it, but I would think it would be the peak board right next to the T-Mobile wall. That's like, we'll see that, and we have to get the school's permission to even consider it.
Well, they're the only.
If not there, put it right in front of the building.
They're the only local, local.
They are,
local-
that's what I said. I'd love to put local next to.
And they really are good. I just switched
Very
over
nice.
them myself. I mean, they're very responsible. So, and they're moving more and more. They're not fully into Lebanon. I mean, but they are a good company
Mhm.
and they're very community oriented.
Yeah, when we got here, we had a peak wireless network all through town, but they abandoned that over time because technology changed.
They provide our internet.
Yeah, that's right. So he knew that too.
Well, they provide a lot of free internet. I mean, like even if you go into Albany, somewhere like Heritage Mall there, they have, you can get free Wi-Fi and all. So they do a lot for the community.
Yeah, I like to. And we've talked to some other companies about sponsoring. We're gonna get back. We've gotten past a couple of hurdles, so now we can get back to working on pool business and start looking for sponsorships and some other things. We're still looking at scholarships for swim lessons, swim club. Trying to encourage that cycle that we talk about where minnows, the babies all the way through high school swimming. Which will whip up some lifeguard years in there. We hope we're growing our own lifeguards.
And so,
I think you're on at least second generation of people bringing their kids
some
back
of these lifeguards were in
in your baby class, right? Yeah. And Jill has a new grandbaby, so she's a model for the.
Yeah.
they can't afford to take swimming lessons in Bend.
Oh, I wondered, yeah.
And you can.
Bend has a program called Everyone Plays or All Sports Play. And Amber's been looking at that. So the parents put in for coverage for that group of lessons or swim club or even I think swim team, all ages. And that's a nice program. And they actually cover our area. So. Cool. Hey, Jeremy, did you have any director's comments?
I was going to mention the idea to Jill about potentially starting some small program in our budget for school kids. Maybe allowing them to both volunteer, but also paying them so that their resumes can be updated with both volunteer spot and like an official, you're hired for a few hours a month.
Like internship.
Oh.
Yeah, stuff like that. Because I mean, we've got scanning projects, we got website projects, and we could fill it on pretty easily. But it would be more oriented toward helping high school kids build that resume. Seems like a really awesome idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's think about this. I mean, we can make it more formal as we go along, but something.
Good idea.
Yeah, I like.
Well, the kids today are much more adept at.
Yeah, well, actually, they could teach us. probably,
Technology.
right?
I mean, they are,
And they do.
yeah.
It's not something that I think they're gonna afford a huge amount for it, but if we can give the kids something that can be put on their resume.
But the resume part is really important. I participated at the high school with, they asked professionals to come in and interview the seniors. And they had to have 2 letters of reference and a resume and a cover sheet. And we interviewed the seniors. It was really fun. I mean, the year before they hadn't had a lot of people. There were at least, I'd say probably at least like 50 of us, professional. I mean, people of all walks interviewing. Like I said, three of my individuals wanted to be welders, and 2 of them were females. And I was like, oh my.
Yeah, we're getting more of that.
But technologically, I mean, that's a big thing. These kids are. That's a big deal.
I made sure when my kids were growing up, I made sure that they had, I didn't send them to go volunteer and,
Well, they have community
Employee.
hours during too.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, yeah, because the school wants that. School
Yeah,
wants volunteer
school
time.
definitely wants that. Will has talked about that. We'll get back to that conversation, but good idea. Good idea. Well, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you coming and Robert, do let us know if there's anything we can do to help. I know you're getting your events together. Yeah.
Yes, nothing to announce yet.
Yeah,
Though we are very interested in doing a splash for cash.
yes, I was hoping so, yeah. We also had some people approach who want to come in and do training on Sundays for a triathlon that is being.
Yeah, lady came in on Sunday.
Oh, good, okay, yeah, she came. So there's also that. I always hoped we could do some kind of 5K.
Yeah,
or-
I don't know, one of our instructors that's gonna
Oh,
work.
nice, okay, good, very good. Great, and Joe, if there's anything we can do for the team.
Or you can talk about-
He mostly helps us.
Yes, and we appreciate it.
I do, appreciate it very much.
Okay, great. Well, we'll see you next month and thank you for coming out.
You wanna move to adjourn?
Oh, sorry, move to adjourn. You're better at this than me.
Hold a second.
Elaine,
Um,
we vote?
yes.
Darla, yes? Thank you.
Send who the person is talking about. My boss may have sent one of you guys an email that we are now Lebanon News is merged into the Sweet Home New Era. So we're going to be a weekly paper. So that makes you guys, I mean, we can take legals is what I'm getting to. So if you legals, so if you ever have to, okay,
We were asking, I think she got a call. And
Okay.
I was asking her to talk with the includes
I have-
advertising.
Oh, okay.
I was just-
I don't, that's, yeah,
I appreciate.
yeah. Well, my I mean, I've heard that the DH legals is super expensive. So I'm like, we're a cheaper route, more local
Yeah,
anyway, so.
We did talk about that and
Okay.
and we had, I believe, used at one point, used.
So those don't swear in the face. She can-
When we have to post something on those, sorry, like we do. So, but.
Yeah, there's certain things, huh? Oh, well, the Lebanon local being a monthly did not qualify. There was some reason why we didn't qualify, but the New Era has always been able to do it because it's weekly.
So I think maybe it was New Era, sorry, so.
Oh, no, I was just listening. But
Oh.
so New Era is what we should.
Will now be, so they'll qualify for posting our legals, you got that phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you know about it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Meeting's officially over.
But that's not your.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, there's a little confusion here. So we've